Let's tick off another task from our Christmas cleaning checklist, and today we are doing the living room. So first of all, we went to the garden centre and picked up some of these little bits and pieces. I got this bauble because my Christmas tree is kind of like earthy tones, so it's more like browns, beiges, golds. There's a bit of gold in there as well. So I got some of these. I loved this bauble here, although Sienna thought it was a pepper for whatever reason. We got the Sensicles once again, naturally the cinnamon flavoured ones because they are my favourite and my best. And then Robbie found these matches which we just thought they were adorable, so we got them just to light the, the candles on the table over Christmas. So they were really cool. And then the like little swipey bits at the very bottom of this. And then I found these multi-wipes. They were reduced to £2.99 and you get so many in here. So I just thought I may as well grab them because you can never have enough cloths, can you? Especially as much as I clean. I just go through cloths so quickly. And then we also got this was in the reduced section too, because that is going to look nice on top of the tree. So that's the bits that I bought. We can now press on and move through to the living area where we are going to rearrange the stuff and also give it a clean. So first up, the floors. I like to do these by hand. I am loving this scented floor cleaner at the moment. This is from Sainsbury's. It's so good. When I am doing one of my deep Christmas cleans, everything gets moved and lifted up. I don't like taking shortcuts, is what I'm trying to say here. I vacuumed all the floors first in the living room, moved the rug obviously first, then vacuumed them, and then by hand I went in to clean all of the floors just to make sure that they were nice and fresh for Christmas. So this won't be the only time that I Cinderella the floors. This will be done throughout, but when I do my deep cleans, for those of you that have been here for a while, you'll know I prefer to do it by hand. I then went over the skirting boards as well, just to grab any dust off of them. If you haven't got one of these dusters, just use your vacuum cleaner. It's fine, but I've been using these dusters recently and I do really like them. In America, they're the Swiffers. So I've been using those, they're really good. Robbie then proceeded to put the Christmas tree up. It's so funny with this tree, the connectors that he's found here, they are always like a Where's Wally situation. We are hunting forever to try and find the other connector for the like different components of the tree. This year it wasn't so bad, but in the years gone by, we've been looking for ever and a day. The dirty water is now being tipped down the toilet. Please, if ever you are doing your floors, tip the water down the toilet, not down your sink. Here's my wreath that needs to go on the front door. I was just getting that ready. I added the bow. The bow wasn't on it last year, but I added that. Then it's time to wipe down all of the surfaces in the living room. For this, I'm using the Method multi-surface cleaner. And then I'm obviously using my attachment on my Halo capsule. This vacuum cleaner, it's a cordless one. It's my favourite and my absolute best. I love it so much. And this attachment in particular is very good when it comes to vacuuming the sofa. Now it's time to get our window cleaning. So for those of you that do not have this yet, please take this as your sign to go and buy it today. I will leave the link in the description box. I promise you, you can come back once you've bought it and go, yes, Hayley, correct, you were right. This is the best window cleaner. So I'm doing all the mirrors with that and getting them nice and shiny. Make sure that you also use a glass cleaning cloth as well when using this. And obviously you can use it on your windows as well. We're not there at the windows yet though, guys. So we're gonna do that in a vlog coming up where we do the windows and all of the different sections there. The decorations are now being put on the tree. I quite like my tree like this, how I have it. I know lots of people recently, it's like a thing for them to be really full. I'm not here for it. It's not that I don't like them, but for in my house, I just prefer them like this. Anyway, let's move now on to a bit of a door clean. So for this, I'm using the Sif. I love, love, love using Sif to get any marks or scuffs off the door. You can also use the pink stuff paste as well if you have that instead. And then I'm going over it with my steamer, just for good measure. And I also find that when you use Sif, it makes things a bit chalky. So the reason I like going over it with the steamer is it kind of takes that residue off onto the cloth, and then you're good to go with the doors. That's why I use this process when I'm doing the deep clean for the doors. Now we're going to do the front door. For this, I'm just using some Fairy, and I'm just going to give it a really good scrub down. These are my new cloths, you know, the ones that I showed you at the beginning of the video. So these are really handy to use as like a one job and then throw it in the washing machine and get it nice and clean again. I've then gone over the glass with my glass cleaning cloth just to shine it up, and the same with any of the fixtures on the door just to make it nice and shiny. I also did the little bar thing here on the door because it was so dirty. That what you can see going across it, I will have to have a really good go at it at some point. It's like a glue, so I need to give that a really good scrub. Today is not the day for that though. I will get round to it though before Christmas. And then it's time to put the wreath on the front door. I have to use like a suction cup on my door because if I use the over the hook door, you can't see my number, and then I worry about parcels not being delivered. This is what the living room now looks like. I am so pleased with how this turned out. It feels so fresh, so clean, so Christmassy, and just so cozy in here now. I really love it. Obviously there's been a rejig of the furniture just to make room for the tree. This is ultimately how the whole of the living room now looks, and it will stay like this until after Christmas, and then everything will come back down and be put back the way it was. And this is the front garden. We've just got the trees at the front with lights around them, and then obviously the wreath on the front door. And that is the end of another Vlogmas, my darlings. I hope you have found this helpful. If you have, don't forget to click the like button. Make sure you return next week for some more Vlogmas, and we will be tackling another place in the house. And as always, I love you lots, and until next time, keep it clean. Bye guys.